أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين اللهم صل على محمد وعلى السلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. I hope all of you can hear me. This is our third session of Ali 707 Quranic Arabic and Knowledge level 2. This course is specifically, geared for madrasa teachers. As I said, that we have decided to just confine it to madrasa teachers is because in the past, what we have seen that when we conduct these courses, people have no time to do homework, to attend. They always have some small reason not to attend the class. So we thought that madrasa teachers will be more serious than other students. And that's why we specifically started this course for madrasa students. I hope that all of you will come on time, participate, and also homework when you are done, you'll do it. Today, as we had announced through email this morning, we'll do a brief tafsir of Surah Al-Kawthar very quickly, and quick revisions of lessons 3, 4, and 5 from the textbook. Our textbook is this is our textbook, right? You can download it. This is our textbook. Yeah. This is our textbook. Quranic language made easy by Ifat Hassan. You don't have to buy this book. You can just download the first section, which is 26 lessons, which can easily take us to level 3 or 4. No? So make sure the textbook is there. And Quran also, we are going to use Quran. I usually prefer the Quran with a phrase-by-phrase translation by Sayyid Ali Kuli Karai. Okay? So this is what we are going to use again and again in our class. Yeah. So we go with Surah Kawthar. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانيك هو الأبتر. This is the shortest surah of the Quran. It has 3 verses and 10 words, only 10 words. Besides Bismillah, of course, there are 3 verses and 10 words. And interestingly, out of these 10 words, 6 words which are highlighted, Atayna al-Kawthar, Fasalli, Wanhar, Shaniyaka, al-Abtar. These words are only found in this surah. In the entire Quran, these words only appear in this surah. So it's a very unique surah. It's a very powerful surah. Although it is short, it is very powerful. So you can see there are 10 verses, 3 verses, 10 words, but then 6 of which are only found in this surah. Allah is ensuring the Prophet that his enemy is the one who will become Abtar. Abtar, that means cut off of lineage. On the other hand, Prophet has been given Al-Kawthar. Al-Kawthar is granted, that means a great abundance of good, which can also include a lot of children. So this is assurance. Because one day, one of the Quraysh leader was talking to Prophet. So after talking, when he went to his colleagues, they asked him, whom were you talking to? He said, I was talking to Abtar. Now this was just to hurt the feeling of the Prophet, because Prophet had sons, Qasim, Abdullah, Tahir, right? These are the sons Prophet had, but all of them died in his lifetime. These are the sons through Khadijah. Then he had one son later on, Ibrahim, later on in the life, even he died after 18 months. No? So these sons of Prophet, when he died, people of Quraysh started calling him Abtar. That means the one who is without a tail. In other words, he will not have any kind of progeny. So that is what he said, that I was talking to Abtar. Prophet did not like that. Prophet felt. Because Prophet was beloved of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah consoled the Prophet by this ayat, by this surah. He says, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar. We have given you abundance of good, abundance of progeny, abundance, whatever you can, al-kawthar, right? Fasalli rabbika wanhar. So, in gratitude, pray to your Lord and sacrifice. Inna shaniyaka huwa al-abtar. It is your enemy is the one who is going to be abtar, not you. the enemy will be doubtful. So you can imagine it's a very powerful surah, a short surah, but assuring the Prophet about his own life and on his own success. And today, subhanAllah, you can see in the world there are thousands and thousands of Sadat, right? From the progeny of Prophet and his daughter Fatima, and then of course other Imams. For example, Naqvi, you can see Imam Naqvi. All Rizvi, Sadat are from 8 Imam Razavi, right? Then you can see there are Askari, there are Husseini, there are Jafari. All these thousands of Sadat are there. These are all the progeny of Rasulullah. So Allah had said that your enemy is the one inshallah, but you are going to be given abundance of good. So it is a very powerful surah. But I just would like to share with you a hadith here from the 6th Imam. Imam says that anybody who recites this surah in his wajib or recommended prayers, Allah will quench his thirst from the pool of Kawthar on the day of judgment. And he will converse with Rasulullah at the tree of Tuba. So you can imagine if you just recite this surah, whether in wajib namaz or sunnat namaz, then Allah himself will, Allah, sakahu, the hadith says sakahu, it means Allah will be your saki, Allah will be providing you water, right? Allah will facilitate for you to get the water from the pool of Kawthar, which on the day of judgment. And we will be able to converse with Rasulullah directly at the tree of Tuba, a very special tree there. Rasulullah will be there, he'll talk to us. So keep in mind that recite this surah in wajib or sunnat namaz, right? It's a short surah, but I just thought I'll discuss about it. It's a very powerful surah. Okay, so this is the slide which we finished last week. Any question regarding this? Now, these are what pronouns. So you can see the first one is detached, and this is attached. You can see before who there is a line. Before whom there is a line. In other words, all attached pronouns are suffixed. They are added at the end of a noun or a verb or a particle. Now you can join the pronouns to a noun, to a particle, also to a verb. Today we'll discuss about verb. Let's say. So these are attached pronouns. And that's why what I've done before that, I'll put a line here. Blank, right? It's blank. This blank means that there can be a word here and attach this thing. But there are also independent pronouns known as detached pronouns. They are like a word on its own. Now keep in mind the meaning of these are same. Hua or who, huma, all these, whether it's independent pronoun or attached pronoun, they mean the same. But independent pronouns, they are written separately as a word on its own. They are not attached to anything. And sometimes it is used as an emphasis. Kul huwallahu ahad. Say, he, Allah is one. So to give that emphasis, huwallahu ahad. Indeed, Allah is the one who He is one. So you can see, Kul huwallahu ahad. He is one, but Allah uses independent detached pronoun as emphasize that He is ahad. Or for example, we say, Nahnu nuhyi al-mauta. No, as in Surah Yasin says, no, Nahnu nuhyi al-mauta. We are the one who give life to those who are dead, right? So that Nahnu nuhyi al-mauta itself means nuhyi al-mauta, that we give life to the dead, right? But before that, there is Nahnu. We are the one. That Allah says it is no one else other than Allah who will give that life. Because what happened is that people still have doubts, even today. People don't think there is life after death. They think when the death is there, that is end. So Allah says, Nahnu nuhyi al-mauta. If you are doubting, maybe you can doubt somebody else's ability, yours and mine. But Allah says, I am the one who's going to give the life. So are you doubting Allah's ability? For example, in Surah 17, when Allah talks about Nabi Rasulullah being taken to Mi'raj, says, Subhanallazi asra bi abdihi. Asra bi abdihi, that means, no, glory be to Allah, the one who took his servant. So maybe you can doubt, how can Prophet go to Miraj and all these distances? There were no rockets and all those things. Yes, you can doubt Prophet ability. You can doubt the ability of Buraq to take. But when Allah says, Subhanallazi asra bi abdihi, now glorified be the one who took his servant. So we don't question Allah's ability. Innahu ala kulli shay'in qadir, right? So this is, so sometimes these independent pronouns are used to put the emphasis. They mean the same, but it puts emphasis. So kul huwallahu ahad. Say he, Allah is one. Okay? So these are independent pronouns. Huwa, hiya, anta, anti, ana, huma, huma, antuma, antuma, hunna, antum, antunna, and nahnu. Right? These are independent pronouns. They're written separately. But then these are attached pronouns. Okay? And we have given a number of examples. Of course, all these things are there in our book. So lesson number 3, 4, and 5 is about the pronouns. This is our textbook. Keep in mind that we're using textbook. I only sometimes prepare these slides just as assistants, which we are teaching. But our main textbook is this textbooks, and of course our Quran is this. Now, these two we'll be using all the time. Okay, so any questions regarding this slide? Anybody have any questions? No questions? You understand these slides and the concept of detached and attached pronouns? So what I have done, this kind of table you can see here, you will not find anywhere. Even on ChatGPT, you won't find it, because this, I have prepared it myself for my class. I'll combine the detached pronouns and attached pronouns. You can see here, for example, in our textbook, if you see, for example, so this appears on page 17, lesson 4, right, is attached pronouns. And then if you see lesson if you see lesson, yeah, and of course lesson number 3. Lesson 3 has detached pronouns, page 14, and then lesson 4 has attached pronouns, page 17. So page 14 and 17, these tables are there. What I have done, I'll combine these two tables in one table. So it's easier for you. So I advise all of you that you must know what master this table, and then, as I said, get a fellow classmate and revise with him or her. Important. Yes, Nagma.
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum
So
salam.
we didn't get the I don't know, like I didn't get the PowerPoint from the last session.
I don't send it out. It's there on the website.
It's on the website.
Yeah. We don't
Oh,
send that. We don't want to increase our work of just sending out it. All this on the website you'll find.
all right. All right. Thank you so
Just
much.
check the website.
All right. Thank you.
And you know this website, right? You know the
Yeah. I know the website.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just go to www website and you write for the course number. Okay, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Islam.com and then ALI 707. Okay. So I'll put that, you see. If you go to that course number, you'll get the slides that are there. Any other questions? Okay. So I'm glad that you understand. So this is a combination of table on page 14 and page 17 of your text. I'll combine this. There's just one and made it in a big size, big fonts, so it's easy for you to follow. Please try to master this thing. And if you already have a colleague, you already have somebody there, then please share with them. Or try to let each of you can examine others, okay? It's very important. Now we go to the next slide. So this is combining attaching pronoun with a noun, okay? So this we already done. Just, so for example, the word bait means house. So baituhu. So bait is a noun, then you attach hu suffix. All these are suffix. Baituhu, baituhuma, baituhum. Now keep in mind, baituhu, his house. Baituhuma, this is their house, that means two men and your. Baituhum, their house. Now it comes to whom, okay? There are two meanings. Whom means three or more men, or it could be combination of three or more men and women combined, okay? Even to the extent that if there are 10 women and 1 man, still we are going to say bait to whom. Let's say there is a house in which there are 9 ladies. no mother, grandmother, daughters, granddaughters, and only one person, for example, grandfather, right? Even then, you will say Baytuhum, it is their house. Because the moment there are three or more people and one of them is male, it will be hum. Are you all with me? So there is Baytuhum. On the other hand, when you say Baytuhunna, that means their house, referring to ladies. In other words, everybody in that house are ladies. We say Baytuhunna, everybody. Okay. So the moment there are three and more ladies or girls or women, then we say Baytuhunna. Okay. So this is, we are attaching pronoun to noun. And then Baytuka, your, Baytukuma, Baytukum. So the way we did this thing is the same way, Baytukum. When you say your house here, Baytukum means the house, you are talking to three men or three boys or more and say, this is your house. But in that group, you are talking to a group of people. One is a man. There are five who are ladies. You still will say Baytukum, it is your house. Okay. So when it comes to masculine, masculine plural, it includes men and also women combined, or even men alone. Okay. But Baytukunna, when we say Baytukunna, you can only say when you are talking to ladies. In that house, everybody is just ladies, then say Baytukunna, this is your house. Okay. Any question about that? And of course, Bayti means my house and Baytuna means our house. Dual and plural is same. Okay. So this is attaching a pronoun to nouns. But now, first of all, this was the homework. I hope that you had a chance to do that. Okay. So let's look together and you will tell me. Okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah ar-Rahman. So we reached ayat number 4 last time. Alif lam mim dhalikal kitabu la rayba fihi hudan muttaqin. So fihi is fi is a particle, who is a pronoun. Remember I told you who will become he on account of two reasons. Anybody knows? Anybody knows that who becomes?
Is it because of the kasra before that, like because of the fee? So
Because of what?
because of the fe with the ya, so that's
Yeah,
why instead of
what is the rule? There are two things which brings about who becomes he. What are the rules? Who will become he because of two reasons. One is if it is preceded by kasra or if it is preceded by ya sakin. So in this case it's ya sakin, fi he. Fi ya sakin, fi he. So when who is preceded by ya sakin or what ya sakin, okay, or kasra, it becomes fi he instead of no fi who. And I told you this who becomes he just to make it easy on the tongue, okay? Fi
easier
he.
on the right, on
Yeah.
easier on you on the tongue.
الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون. So we did say it, right? رزقناهم. So رزقنا, no, this na also is a pronoun. We have given, no, we have provided them. So razaka is a verb. Razakna, we have provided. Allah has provided. Whom? We have provided them. So we have provided them. There are two pronouns, na and whom. Na is attached to razakna and then whom. Okay, so we have provided them. So believers, muttaqin, are those who believe in the unseen, establish prayers, and whatever we have given them, they spend in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? So keep in mind, as a believer, you don't only say namaz, you don't, for example, only believe in Allah whom you can't see, but even with what Allah has given you, we share in the way of Allah. The interesting point here is, and I'm just digressing just momentarily, just to excuse me, give from what we have given you. Sometimes people, for example, cheat or steal money, and then from that they give charity. It doesn't help, no, not at all. That charity will not give any sawab. You are just increasing your guna. Okay? Because Allah says, one day, Imam Sadiq Islam was walking in the street and saw a person who was well dressed, who was used to come to masjid. He went to the bakery. When the baker was not looking, he just took the loaf and put in his loaf and put in his pocket. Right? Imam saw this thing. So Imam followed him and said, what are you doing? Why you are stealing this thing? He said, Allah says in Quran that if you do something good, you get 10 times. So yes, when I stole this thing, I get one guna. But now I'm going to just use the same loaf and giving it a charity. So I get 10 sawab. Imam said, that doesn't work. You give from what is yours, right? From what Allah has given you of halal. So whom is a pronoun? وَالَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِمَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكَ وَمَا أُنزِلَ مِن قَبْلِكَ بِالْآخِرَةِ يُوقِنُونَ. So إِلَيْكَ, this ka is from ilaka, ilayka, towards you. So again, because of ilayka, for ka is a pronoun, and kablika, before you. So both these are pronoun. Okay. Now can we have volunteers start telling us the next one? Okay. Ulaika ala hudam min rabbihim wa ulaika muflihun. Where are the pronouns here? Bismillah, anybody?
Yeah, can I try?
Bismillah, yes.
Yeah. أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون. أولئك ka is pronoun and min rabbihim Rabbi is noun and him is a pronoun, and humul muflihun, hum is a detached pronoun as well.
Awesome. Okay. So only one thing, ulaika, that ka is not a pronoun. Okay. That ka is a part of the spelling of ulaika. Okay, so keep in mind,
Okay.
ulaika means those, because ka means you pointing to a male, right? Assalamu alayka. So if you see the meaning of ulaika means those. So it doesn't come you addressing somebody. So keep in mind,
Oh.
sometimes this is tricky. So ulaika, which has come twice in this ayat,
Yes.
this ka is not a pronoun. It is just a spelling of ulaika. Okay, part of it. But yeah, right.
Oh, so the ka, it doesn't count as you.
Yeah, no, it doesn't count as you.
Oh, okay.
It's just part of ulaika. Ulaika means those.
Okay.
No, it's just a part of the spelling of the ka. For
Oh,
example, there is a verb taraka. Taraka means
yes.
to abandon, right?
Yeah.
So taraka,
Yeah.
that ka is only part of the spelling. It's nothing to do with pronoun. So ulaika
okay.
ala hudam rabbihim. Again, you can see rabbihim. It was whom became
Yeah.
him because of what? Kasra before that, rabbihim.
Yeah.
So when
Yes.
there is whom is preceded by kasra or yasakin, becomes him.
Yes.
Who it is. So rabbihim and ulaika hum.
Yeah.
And this is a attached pronoun, him, and whom is a detached pronoun. Good.
Detached pronoun.
Next one.
Yes.
إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون. Anybody? Just get it done quickly because there's a class after this, so we don't want to, Anybody? Bismillah.
I'll try.
Yeah, Bismillah. Yeah, just try. Don't try. Even if it's a mistake, we learn, right? So mistake.
So the first one I see is alayhim. Him.
Alayhim
Is
asa.
it attached? It's an
It was
attached.
whom, but can become alayhim because of yasakin. Alayhim, yes.
And then anzartahum is hum.
Whom, anzartahum, yes. Whom again, yeah.
And then tunzirhum, hum is
Yes, whom
detached.
again. So there are
Is it
three whom you
detached?
can see, subhanAllah.
Right.
Him, whom, right?
Yes.
And you see this thing that Quran uses a lot of pronoun, and that is why this is one of the first lessons we do. Because once you master the pronouns, then you'll find as you read the Quran, so often the pronouns are coming, and you know some of the words already because we know Urdu, we know Farsi, for example, we know Gujarati, so we know some of these words, right? So when you know some of the words and the pronouns, then you have the idea of what is being taught, right? So yes, good. Next one. ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم. Yes.
Can I go?
Bismillah.
Okay, so it'll be kulu bihim, the him there.
Yes,
And
bihim.
then
Yes.
sam'ihim, him, absarihim,
Sam'ihim.
sam'ihim, then absarihim, and
Absarihim.
walahum.
Walahum asad. So again, you can see him,
Yeah.
him, and then hum. Okay. So qulubihim, sam'ihim, absarihim, and walahum. Very good. Next one. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ.
So this one has only one home.
Which is what?
ومعهم.
وَمَا
Yeah.
Also, amanna. Amanna is
Amanna.
we have believed. So na here,
Yeah.
it is amana plus na, amanna.
Oh, I didn't
The
see.
original was amana. Amana means to believe.
Okay.
So amana, this me believe, but it's joined. Okay, so amana is also, so no, na is a pronoun, and then
Yeah.
it is said whom. Next one, yes. يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا ما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون. Bismillah, let's get going.
أنفسهم,
Yes,
the
Bismillah.
whom, for
Anfusahum, yes.
yes,
So there is only one, right?
there is only one, yes.
Good, yeah. Next one. في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون.
Can I go?
Yes, Bismillah.
This is Qulubihim,
Yes,
Fazadahum,
yes,
Walahum.
yes.
That's it.
Yeah, okay, so three again. Yes. وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون. Yes.
The lahum,
Mhm.
lahum, like وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ, the
Yes,
hum
no,
there,
yes.
and that's the only one I found.
And then another.
In
How
Nahnu,
about-
right?
Mm.
Remember we said
How about-
Nahnu?
How about
Nahnu,
nahnu?
yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
I see.
Nahnu is a detached pronoun. See here it is, if you see the table.
Yeah.
See here Nahnu? Okay, Nahnu is a detached pronoun. So we. So here it is. Innama nahnu muslihun. So Nahnu is a pronoun and also whom. Next one. Allah innahum humul mufsiduna walakin la yash'urun.
Innahum,
Yes.
hum,
Again,
and
yeah.
humul
Whom.
mufsidun hum, like two hum.
Yes, two. So subhanallah, do you see how much pronouns are being used? Sometimes
Yes.
they're next to each other. Allah innahum humul mufsidun. You see? Indeed, they are the one, as I told you, that when it comes to detached pronoun, it is meaning same, but it is also used as emphasize. Allah innahum humul mufsidun. These are the ones who are doing fasad. Although they say that we are just doing the good, but they are the one. Like example, just now we have got this case going on what in Gaza, right? That they
Yeah.
try to say that we are the one who are victims, but no, they are the
Yeah.
one who started this problem. They forget about it. So Allah innahum humul mufsidun. These are the ones who are doing fasad because they have been occupying the place and then have been terrorizing those places. And when these people try to do something, they say they are terrorists, and then you can see they did a genocide. So this applies to exactly that's what Allah is doing. Allah innahum humul mufsidun. These are the people who call themselves victims. No, they are the ones who are doing fasad, but they don't realize it. Because you can see so many in the world are supporting them, right? So it's quite interesting. Allah, Quran is clearly said, Allah innahum humul mufsidun. These people are the ones who are doing fasad. Yes, next one. إِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ آمِنُوا كَمَا آمَنَ النَّاسُ قَالُوا أَنُؤْمِنُ كَمَا آمَنَ السُّفَهَاءُ أَلَا إِنَّهُمْ هُمُ السُّفَهَاءُ وَلَكِنْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Yes.
Same thing like last ayah. Innahum humus sufaha.
No, وَإِذَا قِيلَ
Innahum. Huh?
لهم. No,
Wa
before
iza
that.
qila lahum. Yeah.
وَإِذَا قِيلَ لهم.
Yeah. Yeah.
So lahum.
Qila lahum. Hum
Yes.
is a attached pronoun, and then
Yes.
innahum. Ala
Mhm.
innahum. Hum is
Yes.
again attached pronoun, and humus sufaha. Hum is a detached.
Awesome. Very good.
Yeah.
So, any question? Everybody an idea how to do this thing? Okay, so please try to complete it. And it's very important, as I said, really for you to succeed in this class, you have to do the homework and share with your classmate. We also share with you the email of those who have agreed that the email can be shared. If you want, I can again put the names of people, so later on you can do. But try to find somebody you can see just now who is there, find a colleague and try to share with them. Any questions before we go to the next slide?
In that ayah that she just said, what about the amanu and amana?
Okay, so amanu is a past tense of amana. They believe. So it is There is no pronoun there, but it is sometimes the pronoun is just part of the word to verb. For example, in Arabic, we say kataba. Kataba means has two meanings. One is to write, and also means he wrote. Okay, so amanu, there is already what pronoun in it, they believe. But
And
amana, you're right. Amana means amana, na is the pronoun there. Yes, amana, because amana and na, as I said. So amana has a pronoun there. That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else? Any questions? Okay, so try to complete this thing, and also whenever you now open the Quran, when you read the Quran, as I advised last time, for all of you who are students of Quranic Arabic, from Shawwal till Shaban, read the Quran, 10, 20 verses, 30 verses only, but read them with the meaning, stop there, try to see what you have learned there. You see those rules and things that will try to identify those things. And if you find something which is you don't understand, you can even, for example, write it down and then you can discuss in the class. But you should be a very observant reader of the Quran. You won't only read it just as a reading for sawab, you'll be reading it to understand. Okay, so I want you to, for this, and this I do even today. Even in my case, I would read Quran very quickly, for example, without meanings in the month of Ramadan, because I want to complete the Quran, one Quran, two Quran. But besides that, I try to read and pause, for example, and look at the meaning. Remember, I told you that there is a Quran word by word. Either you can go to a website, or also I showed you last time the copy of it, right? Word by word, so you can have it. Any questions? Okay. So now, this is what we said. This is a word Rabb, which is attached to the pronoun Rabbuhu, Rabbuhuma, right? So this is a noun, and this is Abd, right? Now we are going to lesson number 6 of our text, okay? So now we are going to lesson number 6 in our textbook. So you can open lesson number 6, whereby in lesson number 6, if you can see, it is on page number
20.
Yeah. So on page number 20, right? Attached pronouns with verbs, page number 20. So what they have done, and this author has taken the word khalaqa, means he created, and then joined with pronouns. So khalaqahu, khalaqahuma, khalaqahum. Okay, again I told you, khalaqahu, that means Allah, He created him. Now you see, sometimes it is understood, because when it comes to creation, it is always only Allah creates. Sometimes we use the word create very loosely, but it's not right, as Muslims don't do that. For example, let's say that you don't have an email. So I tell you, create an email for yourself. No, get an email for yourself, okay? So try to find and download how to, but no, you can't say create an email or create an image. You can't say create an image. No, draw an image, okay? When it comes to creation, it is only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allahu Khaliq. Allahu Khaliq kulla shayin. No, Khalaq as-samawati wal ard. He's the one who has created the heavens and the earth. Wama bainahuma, and what is in between. So keep in mind, when we say khalaqahu, it means he created him, but here he is Allah. Allah created him. Khalaqahu. Okay. Khalaqahuma, Allah created the two of them, two men. But khalaqahum, Allah created them. The men folk, 3 and more, or them, 3 and more, men and women combined. Okay? So that applies throughout. So the word khalaqa, khalaqahuma, khalaqahum. So what I have done in this table, I've used another example, taraka, abundant. Tarakahu, tarakahuma, tarakahum. Okay? And then khalaqaha, Allah created her. So Allah did not only create, this is also important. In Islam, Allah created Adam and also Hawa. In the Bible, they say Allah created Adam and then Hawa was just taken from the Adam's ribs. No. Allah created both of them. So a woman also is a creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The way man is. It's not that the woman is just a byproduct of a man. No, that's not Islamic belief. Maybe Christian belief, but with us, no. With us, no, he also is a creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. So khalaqaha, khalaqahuma, again two sisters. Khalaqahunna, here means Allah created them. Here them is women. Okay, three or more. Khalaqahunna. Khalaqaka, right? Allah created you. Again, talking to one person. Allah created two. Khalaqahuma. Khalaqakum, Allah created you. Now here you are talking to men, three or more, or a group of people which is combined of men and women, but provided there are more than three and more. Okay, so khalaqakum. So this is the table. So you can see the difference here is, you can see the last row, khalaqani, he created me. So when it comes to first person, okay, first person singular, we put ni. Unlike in the noun we just put ya. You see, abdi. Do you see abdi? Abd is a servant. We say abdi, my slave. But when it comes to when you attach a pronoun to a verb, we don't say taraki. We say tarakani. You put na and ya. Do you see? So that is why here somebody had asked me last time in the table when I picked it, say why this table, for example, has ya and ni. So this ya is for noun, kitabi, kalami, right? Rabbi, abdi, but ni is attached to a verb. Okay, when you attach to a first person singular verb, you say ni. Okay, so where, for example, in our textbook is khalaqani, he created me, and then in this table it is tarakani, he left me, he abandoned me. No, tarakani. For example, sometimes somebody just he left me. Now you are a friend for many years, and then he or she left you. So you can see tarakani. What tarakani? He left me. No, or sometimes, for example, the husband left the spouse, right? So tarakani. Oh. So this is the difference between. Otherwise, everything's same. Every other pronoun is added similarly like now, but in the verb only first person, singular. Instead of putting ya, we put ni. Okay? Tarakani and tarakana, he left us, two or more. Any questions about this table? Now, this is the only lesson in which the verbs come. Otherwise, for our level 1, level 2, up to level 5 or 6, we'll just be doing nouns, because this author, this book uses first 26 lessons just discussing different aspects of nouns. And she's right, because why? If you see in the Quran, remember we did earlier when we started our course, remember we started dividing the Surah Al-Fatiha and Surah Al-Kawthar and Surah Al-Asr. We divided in the three categories, noun and verb and particles. We noticed that nouns are used most, right? So nouns are used often. So that is why her approach is that let us master the nouns. Once you master all the subject, all the different types of noun and how they are used, then start understanding well. Okay. So this is the only lesson whereby the verb comes, because we want to just use how the pronoun is attached to a verb. Any questions? No questions? Good. Okay. So since you don't have a question, now this table is in front of you. Okay. The word qatala means to kill. Qatala. Qaf, tala, qatala. Can we have volunteers now starting for the first row, third person masculine? Can you use word qatala and attach pronouns to it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yes, Bismillah. Sabina?
Qatalahu, qatalahuma, and qatalahum.
Ahsan. Qatalahu, he killed him. Qatalahuma, he killed them, the two of them. Qatalahum, he killed them. Okay, good. Next one's feminine. Next row. Yes, Sister Zia.
Qatalaha, qatalahuma, qatalahunna.
Ahsan. Qatalaha, qatalahuma, qatalahunna. You see? So pattern is same. This is the beauty about Arabic. It's quite a logical language. Once you know the patterns. Yes. Third one, second person masculine. Yes. Sister Amina.
Okay. Katalaka, katalakuma, and katalakum.
Hasan. Katalaka, katalakuma, katalakum. Hasan. Second person feminine. Yes, Sister Helen.
Katalaki, katalakuma, katalakunna.
Okay. Let me just make it slightly louder because, okay. So katalaki, katalakuma, katalakunna. Okay. Yes, now first person is very easy. Yes, Sister Sukaina.
Katalani, katalana.
Yeah. Katalani, he killed me and he killed us. Of course, a person after death cannot say katalani because he died, right? But it's just a word, for example, maybe because we say katalani, in real sense, nobody would say that he killed me because by the time if somebody killed me, I'm dead. What do I say? But on the day of judgment, yes, because we believe there is a life after death. So if somebody who killed me, I will say to Allah that he killed me, right? Nabi Al-Yaskar will have on the day of judgment, given the permission, he will say to Allah that Hunamala killed me, right? So Qatalani, he is the one who killed me, although I was a child in the hand of my father, right? So that complaint he will do this. But it's Qatalani that he and Qatalama declared he killed us. Any questions about this? So you see how this table is being used, right? Okay, good. Now let's go to our text. Okay, open the text. Because she is Hafiz a Quran, our author, Ifat Hassan, she is Hafiz a Quran. What she does, that she does not only, for example, give the table, but then she also gives examples from the Quran. Okay, so let us look at those examples very quickly. Okay, each one of you will take one line and then say where is the verb and how the verb has been connected. Just try to find the pronoun in that. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذ قال له ربه. So where is the pronoun here? Yes. Sister Zaida, yes. Bismillah, go ahead.
So for lahu, yeah, so the lahu and then rabbuhu.
Yeah, so there are two pronouns. Lahu, you can see la is a particle, right? So iskala
Correct.
is when he said to him. So la, you can also add pronouns, as I told you, to nouns, to verbs, and also to particles. Sorry, I didn't make a table for you about particles, but if I remember, maybe next week I'll try to remember. If I can do it, I can do a table for you. But the way we add pronouns to nouns, like baytun, and we also added pronouns to verb, for example, taraka, katala, khalaka, right? We can also add pronouns to particles. So kala lahu is kala, when he said to his Lord, kala lahu is a pronoun, who is a pronoun? Rabbuhu. No, when his Lord said to him, no, to him, lahu is to him. Okay, yes, this is Nabi Ibrahim. Allah is talking to Nabi Ibrahim. No, it's Arab. Next one. وَمَنْ يُسْلِمْ وَجْهُ إِلَى اللَّهِ. Yes, Sukaina.
Wajhahu.
Yes,
The who is the pronoun.
attached to
Wajha.
which is
The
noun,
who,
verb or article.
noun.
Very good, yeah. Okay, so there is a pronoun who attached to wajha, which is a noun, because face, wajhahu, right? Face is a noun. Very good. So Aman yuslim wajhahu ilallah. Now, of course, this is a very metaphoric use here. You know, we can see it's the way, because when we say you submit your face to Allah, doesn't mean that we only submit face to Allah. We submit the whole ourselves to Allah. When we say that we submit to Allah totally. As for example, we say, Kul inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya lillahi la Kul inna salati wa nusuki wa mamati lillahi la. So say that my prayers, my life, my sacrifice, and my death, right? All is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So wajha, although literally means face, but submit his whole self, as the author has said. You see, the author has said, whoever submits his whole self to Allah. Literally, this ayat means the one who submits his face to Allah. What means face? Okay. But when watch comes in this way, it is like the entirety of a whole. We submit to Allah in totality. You know, in the Subhanallah, when on the in Sham, when Imam Sajjad was sitting on the meher, was giving khutbah in the court of Yazid, and when Yazid wanted to stop him, he asked the person to recite azan, right? So when the Muazzin said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Imam said, no, my hair, my face, my body, my skin, everything, gives witness that Allah is one. You see? So in totality, we submit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, next one. فَأَزَلَّهُمَ الشَّيْطَانِ. Where is the Quran? Yes, Sister Zia.
The lahumma.
Yeah, فَأَزَلَّهُمَا. So Huma is the Quran.
Yeah,
attached
both
to
of
what?
them. Both of them. It's either males or females. They both say the same, like humma.
Yes, yeah. Okay, yes. But it is attached to what?
It's attached to the fa'adha lahumma. La.
No. فَأَزَلَّهُمَا. Huma is attached to what? Noun, verb, or particle?
The particle, la.
No, it is attached to verb. فَأَزَلَّ is a word.
Fa'adalla, oh,
Is a verb.
fa'adalla is the word, yeah.
Yeah. So it is attached to a verb. فَزَلَّهُمَا, that means he, made them sleep or misled the two of them. Shaitan misled what? Adam and Hawa.
Fa'adalla, okay.
فَزَلَّهُمَا. Okay, yes, Sister Nagma.
So for lahum, hum is it is attached.
Yes. Attached to what? Noun, pronoun, or particle?
It's particle.
Very good.
And then ajrahum, then
Mhm.
it is all hum is like attached to ajr, that will be like a noun.
Very good, yeah. So the first whom is attached to a particle, the second whom is attached to a noun. Do you see this thing? So subhanAllah, within the ayat there are two pronouns. One is attached to a particle, one is attached to a noun. But the whole idea I'm trying to keep in mind that Arabic, especially Quran, they use pronoun a lot. We also saw just now in Surah Baqarah, right? So once you master the pronouns, you understand the concept of pronoun, and you understand some of the words, the meaning, you start understanding the lines automatically, because these are pronouns and how it is at play. Okay, yes, really, I want others to also come in. So, for example, I've not heard from Dr. Zahra, I've not heard from Sister Latifa, I've not heard from Sister Masuma, Sister Uzma. So please, can you take the next ayat? وَتَرَكُمْ فِي الظُّلُمَاتِ. Sister Latifa, are you there? Bismillah.
Yes, I'm there, but I'm just could not access the book, so I'm trying to download the book.
At this time, you have a thing. Okay, maybe you can later on. Okay, yes,
Yeah,
Sister Zahra, Dr. Zahra, can you do that? What about Uzma? Can you do it? Uzma, are you there? You're not there. Masuma, are you there? So, subhanallah. Okay, so anybody can do it. But since they are not there, you can do it. Some of yes. Bismillah, Sister Amina.
So here it's watarak watum kahumma. So humma is attached to a verb.
Yes, whom is attached to what taraka. Okay, what tarakum fi zulumatin. Yes. Any question about this? So try to look at this example, because she has done very good things. She has given us examples from the Quran, because this is Quranic Arabic. She could have given any other Arabic sentence, but she has made a point that she gives all the examples from the Quran, which is good for us, because we are reading Quran, we are coming across Quranic verses, we are understanding those verses, right? So it enriches your knowledge about Quran, and you can start understanding it. So that's why it's very important that we do, in fact, look at this thing.
Sorry, I can do the next one.
Thank
Sorry,
you
I
for
was having
posting that
technical issues.
website. So it was good.
I couldn't answer. I'm having some technical issues. But
Okay.
I can do the next verse.
Go ahead, Bismillah. أن تسألوا رسولكم.
Sorry. This is giving me a hard time.
Page 21. أن تسألوا رسولكم.
Yeah, sorry, just give me 1 second. My computer is giving me a hard time today. Just 1 second.
I would always suggest that when it comes to text, download it on a tablet and then computer separate. See, for example, I'm using a book and then computer. If I use a computer at the same time, it will be difficult. So download the text on a tablet, and then you can use your computer for the class.
I think, sorry, somebody else can go ahead.
Yes, go ahead, Sister Asuma, you are there?
Yeah.
Sister Asuma, you said you are there? Bismillah. Yes, Bismillah, go ahead. So if you say Antasalu Rasulakum, where is the pronoun here? Your connection is not good, subhanAllah.
So
Okay.
I can go. So antas'alulakum
Go ahead.
rasulakum.
Go
So
ahead.
the
Yes.
so the kum, your prophet would be
Yes. Attached
the
to
pronoun, and then the noun would be rasul.
attached to nouns rasul. Good. Yeah. Alladhina khalaqakum walladhina min qablikum. Continue, Dr. Ali. You can continue with that.
So alladhina
Alladhi khalaqakum
khalaqakum.
walladhina min qablikum.
Sure. So the khalaqakum, the kum will be the pronoun. Khalaq or created would be the noun.
Attached
And
to
then again, qablakum would
sorry,
be the
khalaqakum
kum.
attached to.
The khalaq, created or creation would
So
be.
attached to verb khalaq. Okay. We want to
Yeah.
say whether so attached to
Yeah,
verb
it's the
khalaq.
verb khalaq. Yeah.
Okay. And
And
qablikum.
then qablakum would be the attached pronoun. The kum would be the pronoun. And then qabl, I'm assuming, would be the verb, like or
It's noun.
adjective kind of
Qabl is a
before.
noun.
Okay, now.
No, good. Any questions? Okay, so that was very good. I want you to participate, please. That's how we learn. It's not a majlis. This is a classroom atmosphere. I want you to ask questions, participate. And I'm also glad that Sister Zaida also has kept here for us the link where you can download the text, right? It's very easy. Just you can download there. You can also immediately go to that page, without. But my advice would be download it on a tablet separately so you can do it. No? Okay. Let's see if there is anything in the slide. Okay, so I will just go to the slide. Yeah, here it is. So this is taraka. Then here is qatala, right? Which all of you did already, so I don't repeat. Qatala, right? So, and then these are the questions for you. Okay. Number one, find 7. Quran has 6,236 verses. Find 7 verses, each containing at least 5 pronouns. Okay, that should not be a big deal, right? Number one. Number two, how come the descendants of Rasulullah are numerically huge? There are millions and millions of Sadat. How come? What is the reason? Just try to do some research, think about it. You can also discuss with your classmate. How come the descendants of Rasulullah are numerically huge? In number there are many, right? Number 6, tablet the verb razaka attached and pronounced. So for example, we have this verb. For example, here we have got qatala, we have got taraka, right? And also in our book there's a khalaqa. So the same pronoun, thing, you can now use the word razaka. Just use razaka and attach the pronouns. So tabulate the verb razaka, attaching the pronouns. Okay, so this will be your homework. Again, as I said, please do homework, share with your with your colleagues. Any questions? Any clarifications? So next week, I can also tell you, because we still have 2 minutes before I can end. So we have finished lesson 6. We have finished lesson completely on pronouns. Okay. So by now you should know pronouns properly. I want you to really master it. Okay. Next week we are going to go lesson 7, which is also interesting, which is prepositions, which is quite interesting. You'll see. So once we have mastered the sun letter, the moon letters, the division of verb, noun, and particles, we have already mastered pronouns. Now we'll come to prepositions. Prepositions also come a lot. Prepositions are all particles, okay? They are the class of particles. So prepositions also quite interesting. So we will now look into preposition and we'll try if possible, because we have got people who are already advanced. So I'll try my best. If possible, we can do lesson 7 and 8. Otherwise, at least 7 will do, okay? So please show that you bring your textbook and we'll use this now. Lesson number 7 and 8 will be contained next week. We'll also read it before coming. Any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so if no questions, please keep us in your du'as. Okay, and really, I hope that I want to maintain a group. You know, if few people are committed, then we'll go all the way to level 7, 8, 9. But unfortunately, whenever I started this course, people start dropping out, then we get less than 10. And we have a policy at the academy that we don't conduct a class if it's less than 10. So make sure that all of you, either bring other teachers also on board and you yourself are there. Any questions, any clarifications? Okay, so I'll take your permission, inshallah. We will see you, inshallah, next week.